Hi everyone, I'm Christy McCammon and I share tips, tricks, and recipes to help you on your journey towards food freedom. I realize I'm a little late to the party on the mason jar salads, but I'm gonna make 4 mason jar salads this week and show you how I put it together with the heavier vegetables on bottom and then the lighter vegetables on top, and package the dressings separately. I'm gonna show you how I assemble those. They're in the fridge, ready for the week, easy for a quick lunch that I don't have to think about. So I'm going to assemble the first one, show you in detail, and then you can see how I assemble the rest. So I set my mason jar on the scale and I set it to 0. So I'm going to do 10 ounces of vegetables in here and pack it down so it's ready. So I start with the heavier vegetables. A lot of people put dressing on the bottom with the heavier vegetables so it doesn't soak it up, and then when they go to eat it, they turn it upside down and the dressing can run down on the plate and you can chop it up however you want. I tend to like to package the dressing separately. Totally up to you. It works fine to do it on the bottom. I like a mixture of a ranch and a salsa, or ranch and a lemon squeeze, but we'll talk about the dressing next. So have it 0 with my mason jar. Okay, so I'm gonna do the broccoli on the bottom. So I have 1 ounce of broccoli. Okay, so sometimes, it's tricky to get the exact measurements. Okay, 1 ounce of broccoli. I'm gonna do 2 ounces of carrots. Can be messy, so if I drop stuff all over, don't judge me. Okay, so I had 1 ounce, so I need to add 2 more to get to 3 ounces. So I'm at 3 ounces. You can zero it out each time, it makes it simpler. I just forgot to do that. The next thing I like to put is corn. I have drained just some canned corn, and so it's nice and dry. If you don't like corn, put in tomatoes. You want to get some heavy vegetables to get in your 10 ounce. Cucumber and tomatoes are perfect for a salad. I personally don't like cucumbers and tomatoes, and I really wish I did, but that's okay. There's a lot of vegetables to choose from. So now I'm going to put 4 ounces of corn. Okay, almost there. And those of you that weigh your food, you know how sometimes you just have to put a couple more kernels in or take a couple kernels out to get the exact measurement, because exact measuring is really good for our brain, because our brain knows what we're supposed to have and not have. And so I have exactly 4 ounces of corn, and then 1 ounce of spinach. Spinach doesn't weigh very much, so it would take a lot of spinach to get to a lot more. So I do 1 ounce of spinach. Okay. 1 ounce is a lot of spinach. Still more. Holy moly. Okay, so I got my 1 ounce of spinach. Now I do 2 ounces of iceberg lettuce. That's a little bit of a heavier lettuce. And as you can see, I'm probably gonna pack it down. Let me zero it out. Okay, 2 ounces of lettuce. So I have my lettuce. So here are my vegetables. I have 10 full ounces of vegetables right here. At this point, I simply put the lid on. I don't like to do anything with the dressing, but this is 10 ounces of vegetables ready for a lunch that I don't have to think about. Now that the salads are made, ready to go, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the dressing. These are little cups that I get from Amazon, totally worth the investment. They're probably about a penny or 2 pennies each, maybe 3 cents, but super helpful. I measure peanut butter in these, so I have peanut butter cups ready. That way I don't have to do a bunch of measuring every single day. I can grab something, or hummus, but I use these for the dressing specifically. But invest in these, it's super inexpensive and totally worth it. So I realized that a half of ounce, which is a tablespoon, is not very much dressing. So I like to add something to make it go a little further. You can use oil, a tablespoon of oil, and vinegar. Vinegar is free, as much as you want. lemon juice. There's a lot of ways you can do it. So just do however you like your favorite dressing. I really like ranch, and this Bolthouse Ranch is one that's totally compliant, doesn't have any sugar or anything. And I just weigh half an ounce. Like I said, it's not very much, but that's okay. There's options. And you know, it takes a little bit sometimes. Okay, there we go. So I have half an ounce. So I also will often, let me get a little Ziploc, I will add lemon juice to it, and that will make the dressing go further and get everything dressed or wet, however you want to call it. And that right there is one ready to go. Let me set it there so it doesn't fall. Also, salsa, super simple thing. 2 ounces is perfectly fine to have. It doesn't count as anything. It's just a free condiment. So if I measure out a couple ounces, I think these cups are about 2 ounces. Yeah, the whole cup is, they're 2 ounce cups. So that is 2 ounces right there. A full 2 ounces it looks like, but perfect. Oh, okay. There we go. So I have this, and then I'll put another ranch with that. So if I'm wanting salsa and ranch to mix up, and it's perfect on this. So whatever vegetable you have, however you want the dressing, you can definitely plan this ahead of time, and it makes it so simple to just grab your lunch. I love these mason jar salads because lunch is my least favorite meal of the day. I love getting up for breakfast. That's easy to prep. Dinner, I cook for my family, so it's not too difficult. But lunch, I don't like to get to lunch and really have to do any prep work. I like to be able to pull something out. So this is just another tool to have. Ready to go, the salad, 10 ounces of vegetables, and the dressing. You can also put, often once I put it on my plate, and I'll show you, put any protein you want on it or eat your protein and fruit separate. I'll show you that step next. Ready to serve it and eat my lunch. I like to make my videos at lunchtime or at mealtime so I can eat them right away because I get very hungry with looking at all this good stuff. So here's my single serving salad bowl. Just kidding. It definitely feels like that sometimes. You could easily put it in this if you want to. But I just find a big bowl. I haven't found a perfect bowl I love yet. That's a nice big size, but any bowl will do. So I simply take my salad, empty it out. I can just use a fork. The big stuff comes out easier. Perfect. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love it. I love the beautiful, nutritious food that God has made for us to just eat and enjoy. So here's the vegetables. I have 4 ounces of leftover chicken that I made last night, and so I just put that on that. And I have my dressing. So I'm going to put my ranch on first. And I like to get every last drop out because I measured it and I want it all. And then today I'm going to use salsa. So put the salsa right on top. And then I'm going to cut it up, mix it, and I'm ready to go. This is my amazing lunch. You saw the prep work, so I try and do that on the weekend. And then serving was super fast, super simple. And I just pair it with an apple or grapes or whatever fruit you love, and you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. I'm really happy to have you joining me on this journey towards food freedom. Take a minute, like and subscribe, and if you like the video, leave a comment down below.